Coming up on Mountain News at 5:30, family and community members are coming together to remember a longtime Moorhead Gymnastics gym owner. And folks in one Boyd County community hosted a council meeting. We tell you what was on the agenda.
And in the world of weather, right now we're seeing temperatures in the 80s, feels like temperatures in the 90s, but relief is on the way. Details coming up.
Dedicated to southern and eastern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 5:30.
Good evening. I'm Caroline Mueller. After a blistering start to the work week, could we be on the verge of cooling down? Let's go ahead and check in with First Alert meteorologist Eric Dean for a look at your forecast. Eric.
Well, Caroline, the short answer is yes, we are going to cool down. We just have to get past today and tomorrow. Right now in Louisa, look at that, 88 degrees, feels like 94 out there. That humidity and that dew point is still up there. Other temperatures throughout eastern Kentucky are as follows. Look at Somerset, 93 degrees, 91 in Monticello, 86 in Williamsburg. We're sitting at 88 in Hazard. Manchester, good evening to you. You're at 90 degrees, but you factor in that humidity. Look at Somerset, 101, 103 in Monticello. You go to Grundy, feels like temperature right at the century mark, 87 in Whitesburg, 96 in Hazard. Now that heat advisory is still in effect until 8 o'clock this evening. That extreme heat warning for Lawrence County and Wayne County in West Virginia is in effect as well. So the First Alert forecast for tonight is going to take us to 72. And look how quick we drop. 7 o'clock we go to 90, 1 a.m. 77, mid-70s to start your Thursday. But there is some good news. We are going to cool off, and I'll tell you when coming up in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes. Caroline.
All right, Eric, thank you. Police in Pulaski County arrested a man on drug charges following a traffic stop. It happened this morning in Shopville. It started when police say Lanny Dobbs failed to use a turn signal and crossed the white line multiple times, which led to him being pulled over. When they searched his vehicle, police found 2 baggies of meth weighing roughly 4.5 grams and digital scales. When they searched the vehicle's engine compartment, nearly 39 grams of meth was found. In Jefferson County, a man was found in the Ohio River this morning. Officers with LMPD were called to the river just before 7 a.m. near the Portland Canal. They, along with members of the Louisville fire team, found what they believed was a dead body in the water. A 17-year-old is dead after a crash in western Kentucky. The 2-vehicle crash happened overnight on US 62, just west of Beaver Dam in Ohio County. In their investigation, KSP says the teenager was heading one direction when they crossed the center line and hit a truck coming from the other way. The minor was killed and their body was taken to Louisville for an autopsy. In Ohio, 2 teenagers were charged in a shooting that left a man dead. The 2 16-year-olds were charged with aggravated robbery and aggravated murder. Police say the incident happened on June 9th when they responded to reports of someone shot inside their vehicle in Hamilton County. When they arrived on scene, they found 20-year-old Morgan Myers unresponsive. He was later declared after he was taken to the hospital. In Floyd County, police are asking for help finding a side-by-side reportedly stolen. Take a look at your screen. Deputies say they have also obtained a warrant for a man named Thomas Wade Price. They say he was already wanted on other outstanding warrants on top of being wanted for theft. If you have any information about the case, you can contact the sheriff's office at 606-886-8965. Transportation cabinet officials say one Pike County road will be closed starting tomorrow evening. Kentucky 366 in the Feds Creek Road area will be closed from 7 p.m. until 5 a.m. on Friday. Crews will do work at mile point 2.5 to replace a damaged pipe beneath the roadway. 2 Kentucky sheriff's offices are temporarily closing, including one in our area. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office will be closed through Friday. The office is moving from downtown London to an address on Kentucky 192. The plan is to reopen at 8 a.m. on Monday. The Scott County Sheriff's Office in Georgetown is also closing until Monday. They will reopen at a new facility near Great Crossing High School. A new honor for fallen Scott County Deputy Caleb Connley. Connley was a devoted public servant who was killed during a traffic stop in May of 2023. Yesterday, the Scott County Fiscal Court presented a resolution to name the road that leads to the new sheriff's office after Connley. After some debate, they decided to name the road Connley Way. And coincidentally, the address of the new sheriff's office has ties to Connley.
The official address of the actual sheriff's office being 240, the significance is...
That was his unit number.
So that was his unit number, and, you know, having the sheriff's office 240, Caleb Connley.
The Scott County Fiscal Court voted unanimously in favor of the resolution. They chose way instead of court to reflect Deputy Connley's way of service. We have an update on a story we first told you about last night at 11. We reported a Pike County man had went missing, but state police told WYMT David Cook was found safe. KSP says they thank everyone for helping in the efforts to find him. Several Eastern Kentucky communities are mourning the loss of a longtime educator, coach, and gym owner. Don Harden of Rowan County died this weekend from various health complications. He died just months after he and his wife moved into their new home. Alyssa Williams spoke to his loved ones about his life and the legacy he leaves behind.
Through young gymnasts like his great-great-niece Ellie Lester.
I remember that every time he walks in, I just start doing my skill, and once I finish my routine, I just run over and hug him.
To the baseball players he helped shape in the 80s like Todd Pratt.
When people of great reverence pass away, they say he was a one in a million, but Don was one of one. I never knew anybody like him.
Those who knew Don Harden say he helped shape thousands of athletes throughout the Commonwealth and beyond.
To Don, there were no just friends. To Don, everybody was family.
His family and friends tell me he was an educator in Fleming County for more than 40 years. That's where he also coached football. They say he created the American Legion baseball program in the 60s and opened a gymnastics gym in the 90s. That's still up and running today.
He started that gym because all the boys had everything to do and the girls didn't. And he wanted the girls to have something.
He built Morehead City Park here mostly. He headed that up. He built another community park. And all of it was in service to youth and youth athletics.
Those who knew him say they find peace in knowing his name will continue to be said for many generations.
There's a lot of people that enjoy what they do. They enjoy the kids. They enjoy the coaching aspect of things. But the legacy can't be touched.
Don did things thinking about others. And I hope other people can take a lesson from that and strive to be more like that. It would make the world a much better place.
In Rowan County, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.
Don Harden's visitation will be Friday, August 8th from 5 to 8 at Northcutt Funeral Home. A second visitation will be taking place the following day from 11:30 to 1 at Flemingsburg High School Gym. The funeral will follow that second visitation. Also in Rowan County, a $500 reward is being offered for information about a stolen sign. Someone stole the Jennings Body Shop sign. The owner of the shop is offering this reward. If you know who took it or where the sign is, call the Rowan County Sheriff's Office at 606-784-5446. In Boyd County, lowering property tax rates in Catlettsburg was on the agenda at a council meeting yesterday. A motion was passed regarding a tax levy that would lower rates for those in the area. Property and business owners in Catlettsburg can now expect to pay about 29 cents per $100 on their property bill, as opposed to the previous rate of 31 cents per $100. The mayor says she is happy to see her residents save some money. Coming up on Mountain News at 5:30, a new survey finds one theme park in Tennessee is one of the best places in the U.S. to work for women.
And in the world of weather, all things must come to an end, and in this case, the heat and the humidity. We're going to cool off, and I'll tell you when coming up.